you're gonna like, oh, I need to try to get down more.
Look at the arms though, right? You see the arms?
That's what anybody in top wants. That's what we need.
So what he was feeling also with me is like, when I'm walking, I'm trying to get him for when he goes up, he ends up on top of my arms and he doesn't end up here. So if you notice where I ended up at the end, like I'm working, I'm trying to get here, I'm pulling down, I feel him coming back up, and look at my hips are up. Right, so now from here, when he goes to move, I'm gonna try to get, look, I get to drop out and get my hands to the inside, and now I get to find that wrist. I'm sorry. Hey.
He's up, brother. Are we up?
Okay.
The other thing is, the other thing is, he never bailed on this one, on this arm.
I even chased it with my head.
Yeah, because
I'm like,
everybody else. Once I stop walking it, like come here, like this arm sucks. So it's not good. This arm. Yeah, turn this way. But I feel like catch my yeah. When I started walking this arm up like this, you see how you're. So I have to keep going like this.
Well, look, you already lost it though. Right. He's already. Once he can grab the top of your head, that hand's gonna come out. And now look how he already creeped his body up to back.
Yeah. Now I'm him.
Yeah, Sean lost it because he was nowhere like it.
And then like, yeah. So ready? That's it.
Now bring your head to it though, Sean.
Let me go for a second. Hold my arm. Just hold my arm. Yeah. Right. What are you missing?
I'm trying to get the elbow in.
Okay, but what else isn't connected?
My hip.
No.
Oh.
Your head is blocked.
His head is answering.
You want to not get the hand out. You're going to use
so the head essentially
so
he's in the post.
He was clamping here and answering the phone with this. So it's like I'm getting bit on this side and I'm getting bit on this side. So when I try, walk it up, I can't. I'm walking into his
Keep walking your head to it. Keep walking your head to it. There you go.
Okay.
That's a little bit better.
My hand was walking into his head instead of up the free lane. Right. It's like he closed that gap, so now I'm just hitting a fucking medium instead of like an open lane.
I think that a lot of us do. I still do it, and I shouldn't be. But that habit is like you've done before. You taught it. So you trip once, and I did one.
Yeah.
You gotta keep after it. And I've learned since then. I mean, still sometimes you do it 2, 3, 4 times. It's like, all right, forget it. But then you lose.
Hey, that rocking shit sucks too.
What's that?
Because I feel like I'm fucking. I'm on a fucking boat, like fucking waves and shit.
Thanks for bringing that up. I'm actually stressed about both of these things, and they're both connected, right? So in the beginning, we do the whole rocking chair thing, and it's not me. So how many people have noticed when they try to like rock somebody, it always feels like there's slack on the chain, and then the chain pulls tight, and it's really hard to move, right? People go, yeah, right there, Vice, and you go, I'm not moving AJ, right?
Yeah, put it on the website.
That's also what they said that they all you can eat buffet.
So when I was rocking you, could you feel like he knows like I'm doing this and I'm walking my hips in this way and I'm connecting my hips, right? And then it's going to be the connected hip, like a sprocket, like like the gears in a car or a bike are going to work, right? We're going to attach, and then we're going to start to roll this way. And if it doesn't work, I'm coming right back and I'm going to keep doing it again. If I catch it here and he lands his weight, I'm going to do it the opposite way. Because look, it leads me right back into a shrimp.
Right.
And it's not any different than what I kept doing over here too. What most people have to realize is the shrimp doesn't just come right here. Right? Like there's the walking shrimp. Like this is a walking shrimp. This is a walking shrimp. Which is why we do those in class all the time. If you do them as a warm-up drill, your walking shrimp is your best one. Because now they're keeping track of you moving up and also being able to get the space to be able to turn on your side. I guarantee people start posturing up and punching you, you will automatically start to do a walking shrimp and move the right way. But we get pretty complacent on the bottom. But notice like that complacency, Nate's like, I took my hand, now it's on your throat. Now it's here, now I got 2 on 1 on the arm on the outside, now I'm way too high, and you're like, party bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And you kind of get stuck in that party bus. This is the only way to work out these problems, by the way, guys. Because we're not plugging and plug, you just do this move. Right? That doesn't work.
It's gotta be conceptual.
Yeah, well, again, the concept is, what are the most important parts? The outside hand and the head. And if you notice, the reason why Nate is so good is he goes, okay, I know the game, got it, let's go. And he's like, you're right, it is my head and my outside hand. So I'm gonna use these to my fullest. And any little thing that you give him with the head and the outside hand, he's gonna take it. And what you feel on the bottom is exactly that. You're like, oh shit. You're like, I see the look on your face when he gains, and then he gains again. You're like, fuck, the wheels are falling off. Shit, like what's happening? Start getting death wobbles and stuff.
They're grabbing an old thing.
But
I feel like though when I go attack Nate's outside.
You attack it, yeah, okay.
Like when I go attack his outside in, he just fucking like pushes fucking past me over all the fucking time. Every time I try.
Again, I'm using the upper body against Nate and Gravity, or I'm going to use my upper and lower body against Nate and Gravity. So the first thing I did, we talked back to the beginning of this, Nate's really good at coming up and going over that center line and starting to make your elbows be too high. He wants you to go back and grab. Guys, think about the mount. The only time you get in a lot of trouble in the mount is when what? Pressure gets too high, and now you start reaching and grabbing for stuff, but where do they usually get too high? When you see the hand out here, and you go, oh, I'm going to do, and they go, no, you're not getting that fucking back. Like if I did get it back, how would I do it?
Go back up.
The shoulder walk thing again, right? We're going to kind of walk our way back into that position. You're looking to always climb back to these spots. So there's no, oh, this works 100% of the time. But it is what you need to be doing to create friction. If you don't give Nate any friction, he's just going to go, well,
when you're talking about friction, like, coach doesn't start at like how can I say this, like not at like, he's not coming in here going, all right, we're going, and he's like, okay, and then he's like, all right, I gotta grab this, now I gotta, like, he's like, oh, I'm here. Like, it's like, no, you gotta, like, he's in his head, no, you have to work to get my arms to even, and then have to work to get my arms from even back up. Everyone's starting at even.
yeah.
And then it's easy for me to work from even up instead of from like the negative down here.
Plus one when you go on top.
Yeah. Like he's starting in like negative one, and everybody's starting at 0. And at 0, I can work my up to my +1, but he's starting already tight.
Yeah, he
So-
gets the first move.
Right.
And if you notice, you got mad, like, all right, ready, set, go. And he's going to go. He's like, I'm taking the first move. You said, like, if you don't take it, I'm fucking taking it.
Right.
And that's real. Like, that's the most.
So
real
your
thing
first
right
one should have
there.
been
And
in tight, and now work.
Right. It's like, I know what you know what his first move is going to be. I know what mine is going to be. We're going to do them at the same time. Ready? So guess what? Now we stay at 0, and now we get to pick to see who goes. That's a great way of like really making an analogy. It's like too many people give up the first and the second, and then good luck. It's hard to come back from that with gravity and the elbow starts getting up here. Like that's hard to get back. Good questions. What else we got? You guys, are we hitting most of the stuff that was happening on your end too, Frank?
I had troubles all around, but I'm working through them.
But
They're
you're not
good.
saying it.
No, I mean I was same.
I noticed even with Frank when I rode with him, they kind of do what I did with Nate, but they're doing it faster. They're letting go of the head or they're letting go of the arm to try and get a different position before they should be getting
Yeah,
that position.
yeah.
Because they're letting go too early and they're allowing me to get that high chest like Nate does. I mean, we all train that same style. I want to get their arms up over their head. I want to get that high chest position. And they're letting us because they're letting go of the head too early. And I do it with Nate, but I do it a little later than they do it with me.
Yeah, and like there's that diminishing returns thing too, right? Like we have to figure out like that you don't have to die on any one thing. Like if my elbows start getting away, right? Let's say I'm here and this outside elbow starts getting away, and I have an opportunity to take this arm and bury it on the inside like this. Is that a good idea? Yeah, because now I know he's like, I liked it when it was up here so I can spread this guy out. So by bringing this arm underneath, I'm not saying do any kind of crazy sweep, but if this arm's up here and I can bring this other arm closer to it, it's hard, got stronger. Like,
And
this
coach
can't be
can
stronger.
also elevate onto that shoulder now to get that elbow back in. See that right there?
I do that a lot now.
Yeah.
Hide it, get it back to a stronger spot, but you're not a Nate or anybody else from here. Think you're gonna go, oh man, I'm gonna.
Like especially when you're on the bottom, like guys start attacking like these straight arms or like Kimuras and stuff or Americanas. Most people, like if you try to fight into them with it, look, my arm, I'm giving it even more. I actually, when they're going, I'll get in like this and get up here so I can get my arm back
See,
inside
he
here.
walks back to it
Yeah.
instead of just thinking, oh, I'm just gonna turn back to it. Do
Yeah.
that again. Watch him walk. He's here.
So
it's away. Look how
I'm
far
here,
his hip is away.
here, up.
And he walks his way all the way back to it. And then he'll walk his feet up, and now he's in an even stronger position.
I actually, once I get here, I do. Well, you should. this elbow right here, like this frame, elbow frame, where it's like you're driving, you're like, oh, I'm on top, but it's like you're like laying on a spike almost with this elbow. And I'll keep this here
what I'm doing to you
until they
earlier.
stop moving, and that's when I'll drag here, and I'll get back in here and start working.
I love what you're doing.
Hold the door for bringing the groceries in. That's really what it is.
So that's why I call you a snake. You slither out of that shit.
Yes.
So quick question. Oh, see?
No, there's no leg locks that are open. There's no leg locks that are involved in this.
I don't think you heard this.
He goes, I'm gonna ask me a question. I guarantee AJ and me talk shit.
This is where I'm saying
We're gonna see a triple charge on the next appointment. And roll over. Obviously, you're never gonna roll him over if it's a high level guy that knows what you're doing. Every now and again when I roll with Vinny, when I go to try to hit that move, it works really well for me. But Vinny started hopping way up over my legs, like he gets his legs way high up in the air and switches sides. Yeah. So here, do me a favor, set yourself up in that position where like you're landing. AJ, hop on top if you don't mind. Good. Connect his head and arm together with the gable grip or whatever it is you're doing. On that
Sure,
set right
so I
there.
can, let's say I'm stuck. Right, so I'm holding him down. If I need to surf and rock, I'm gonna connect my head like this first.
Yup, and now over this position, you're gonna barrel roll over to your left, right, Pete?
I'm gonna connect this hip like this.
Yup.
You see, everybody see how I'm supporting with my leg?
Yeah. So that looks great.
And
Now,
then, when does he jump over?
now, go ahead.
He's gonna jump
AJ.
right into my leg.
So that, okay, so that's what you're doing then. You're using the bottom leg to stop that hip right
So,
there. on the top.
so you
Okay.
might be doing this and then letting this go.
Maybe I'm letting it flop.
I know what Vin does. He grabs the bottom of the leg and that's what stops you from doing it.
Is that what he does? He holds the leg. Okay.
Oh.
Now you would have to grab the other leg, I think, the far one maybe, because that's the one that's getting tricky. Yeah. So if you went to hop over that, yeah. So if you grab this leg, yeah. So when he does that rock and pin that down and then hop there, yeah, maybe.
Here's the thing, I'm keeping my hip like this.
Yeah.
So when we stop, the whole thing with this position isn't like, I feel like I'm gonna rock you over. I'm trying to create space, but if I put my pelvis on his side and lift it up off the ground, you look like this. Agreed?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look like that. I don't wanna give this back to you at the end. So he feels good about it because if he can get back here, he controls his legs no problem. If his head's lower, he's never gonna jump over the top. Right? Or if he is, he's gonna stop and he's gonna end up in my legs. I'm waiting with that bottom leg.
So if your hip was down, then that would work.
Yeah, for sure, because now he's going to end up here on him, and I'm going to be late on getting him back up, and he's going to be on this side.
But you're saying Vinny gets all the way to the opposite side? You're saying Vinny gets all the way to the opposite side?
All the way over, bro.
Yeah, over
All
the legs, that should be.
Yeah, sometimes I'll catch him because you know I like that inside position with the foot. Sometimes I'll catch him and I can off balance him, but I think my hips are
You're like-
lazy.
you're
I think
like- you're
that's-
stopping here.
Yeah, I think that's the
He's getting
problem.
lazy hips.
Yeah, so I gotta keep that kickstand in. You're saying keep that right foot.
Yeah, because I'm ready to go back. Like, I don't expect to get the ball. I just want to take a high pass.
Oh, sure.
High roll, and then I'm staying here like this.
Yeah.
Because then if he goes to come back, I'm coming back this way. And then I can work that in.
Yeah, I think I'm being lazy with that hit, AJ. I think you're right.
I think that's the same pass that hurt your shoulder.
No, he was down by my legs. He didn't hurt my shoulder. That was
Oh, he hopped over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on him. He didn't do anything. That was a freak thing.
He's like, triple charge.
Good stuff, thanks.
Yeah, man, no problem. The talk through is probably the most important part of this. If you're not reprogramming the brain, so especially what Nate said at the beginning, I'm like, man, we do all this all week, and then like I'm here and I'm watching, and I'm like, all right, well, I can't see everybody at once, but if you're not like, you have to do this and fail. I know it's hard to believe in a system, but you have to do it and fail and figure it out, and when it starts to work, go, okay, I bought myself some time. That actually worked. I'm glad I followed the formula. Everybody is programmed to go back and do what they've always done. This is no more adamant than when I get an MMA guy that used to be a wrestler who's already a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and then he goes to do his first MMA fight, and he gets punched a little bit, and guess what he goes back to doing? Wrestling. Why? Because he's done it the longest. It's what he's always done. He's done it since junior high school all the way up through college, and now he's going back to that. That's the number one. Why does the best strikers look like the best strikers? Because that's what they've done. They go back to a good defensive position, a good foot movement thing. What Frankie Edgar? Who got rocked more than him and came back and won? Fucking unreal. And he's fighting up 2 weight classes if you think about like where he is today.
Back
But
then,
there was
yeah.
times, man, he's stepping in potholes and can't even stand up, and then less than a minute later he shoots a takedown. But you see what he would do after he got hit. Blank expression on his face, and he's just. Yeah, but he shouldn't know which way to go. He just knows I go this way, I make you move your front foot, I'm recovering. What do most people do? They go
Keep going
the same way, and they look and they go, oh man, I hope this person doesn't come in. You have to practice that. When stuff is going wrong, and whatever, you got rocked, or you're tired, or you were almost choked, and you were almost out, and you're trying to get you have to actually have a practice for that. So one of the things that I do for MMA class is to get people, we don't like want to crack people and rock them and be like, okay, ready, you gotta work your way out of this. But what we will do is like 15 to 20 spins and make yourself dizzy, and then you have to do a 30-second round. Oh fuck. Right? And then you get a fresh person that's not dizzy, who just rocked you, and you're gonna come in and you're gonna figure it out. Right? It's not easy, but you're not getting killed here. Like they're not gonna knock you out, but that's what you have to deal with. And if you've ever been rocked, it basically is like that. You're fighting for that like equilibrium in consciousness,
Where
right?
the fuck is the ground?
Yeah, you're like, fuck. And you're like, I used to believe that. And then here's the thing. You stumble, you know you stumbled.
Which
you
one of
just
y'all
can't
hit?
fix it.
Which one of y'all hit?
So, okay, I'll close on all
I
this
think that
stuff here.
shoulder walk.
What's that?
That shoulder walk one, I never really thought, I always do trims and whatnot, but I didn't think that shoulder walking when something got my elbow. I never clicked until you said that today.
That's good. I'm gonna ask you another question. Think back to how you guys started this drill. How many people really concentrated on connecting the bottom, connecting the knee, getting up on that foot, having an active hip? Or did you go, I'm supposed to be here?
So
Right. And it was mostly upper body that you thought about, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay, because that was the crux of the biscuit. That was one of the main things that we were working on. But a main part of it is, and the bottom part of the body connects here, and the hip is off the ground, like I was showing you guys, like this thing here. Like that's the most important along with this. And most people started this. Right? So like, try to do it for another week. Do it for another weekend. Like just try to make bits and pieces of this part of what you do.
So like I felt good clamping my foot there and being there. Almost like what you were saying, like I wasn't 100% sure when to like, okay, when am I gonna like
Reframe or.
go for something else? Because some of the guys they didn't feel like, I felt like when I had them, they weren't like trying to pull away. They were kind of just like, all right, whatever, you're holding me. Like they weren't really going for stuff. But like the only person was lefty was like, fuck this, I don't like this, and like
And you would go to
move to
north-south.
make space. And then when he went to like get away, that's when I would get my knees back and I could go back to our regular, regular shit. But like with some of the other guys, it was just like I was holding them, and then I kind of was like, all right, I'm fucking tired of holding. Like,
So are they staying stagnant in the middle?
yeah,
Going on?
yeah. And then I was just like,
Right. So what's the little game that we play all the time? I get more of your head. I get more of your
Yeah.
head. I get more of your head. I keep pulling it so you're over my head. What happens to their hips when we keep pulling the head?
They
They're
start-
gonna
they start-
Force
they're
to
gonna
move.
keep getting closer and closer to our hip, or we're just gonna put our knee
then
back.
start
It's
stepping
gonna
back
be
or
easy.
knee back in.
Right?
All right, yeah.
So that's the short game that we're playing. We're trying to steal a little bit. And if they let you have it, then you're gonna be like, okay, well, I'll just once your head gets to where I want it, I'm gonna bridge a little bit, I'll get my hands back in and I'll get in a good spot. If not, what do they have to do? They have to start fighting a little bit. They have to start fighting back with the head. Like create that reaction. So let's do it. Come on out. Let's do this real quick. On top? Yeah. Okay. So you're just gonna hold him, right? Like I think this is one of the rounds that I saw too. So it's like you just get there, you hold it. Eventually he was so on you, you rolled him over the top of us, right? So he locks on, ready, set, go. Yep, keep that leg on it. Yeah, keep walking your fingers like this. Walk your fingers. You can even, if your arm's long enough, get that hook.
I can't with this on.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
You
want some space?
No, this is literally like, see that? Like,
Oh, you can't. You
that,
can
there's
turn
no,
it in.
that's why when I do it with this
Wow.
side, I have to go like this and I anchor it like this.
That's cool. Now use your legs.
Or I grab the, stop walking and grab it
That
again.
works too. Now use your legs to move your head. And then connect your hip and start to roll, and then come back with it. There you go. Now look inside the hand. Yeah, we're right back. And now we're in a
Okay.
good spot. Right? Right, so take the hand and bring it in close though, way inside the sit. Pull it in.
Pull my
Pull his
hand.
hand in, put it in his belt. And it's right. This is where you want it. Now watch how easy it is to push off and trim down. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Now look, see how he can't even come back up. You can take that top on if you want, or you can bring your bottom knee under. It's totally up to
So
you.
I thought I was doing this only when he was like up more on me. I thought in this spot I was supposed to go here and stop.
No, because he can sit his hips back through on that one, right?
Oh, like turn his.
Yeah,
if I
so
stop-
I'm always going to stuff it. There you go. Now you can go back to that, right? He chose to bring it in the outside. I'm always going to stuff
So
it
if his
first.
hip was the other way, I can't do this.
So if his arm's on the outside, you can do this, right? So grab and his arm's on the outside. And he starts like, he's got the outside arm, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to lift his own arm and start walking under for queso. Lift your own arm, this side. No, this one. Lift it, lift. Since your arm goes with it, and all right, cool. But you didn't walk your hips in either, right? You're gonna walk your hips in. So he's got this, starts lifting the arm, and he starts walking in. Now it makes it a little harder. You got it. That works.
Cause that's when I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't realize I'm supposed to when I get here. I'm still.
So like
supposed to
even
sit
this,
here.
but put it outside,
Yeah.
right? And you're here like this,
Yeah.
and you got this grip. Am I not gonna do this?
Yeah.
Right? Or I'm gonna sit under queso if I can get this to lift. Right, but stuff it in. You can always have this one now. Now put this one back up higher where you wanted it on the push.
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
Yeah, because now I'm really fucking sick.
Okay.
I hate my hand
So
being
I guess
inside.
I guess I was doing it like this because what so go like sit your hips a little like how he. I was going like this because then when they would try to circle it back around my head like they didn't, I would go this. I would
Yeah,
switch to this one.
100%.
But I like it feels better bringing it to the belt to
They'll
the
still
top.
try to come out and circle it.
Yeah.
All that other shit will still
It's
happen.
still gonna happen, but
If
that
they're gonna go way
but
longer.
that gives me a better base, especially to start getting my hips back. Because from here,
And it stops
with,
their
with,
hips.
with two hands, it's hard to get my hips back. I'd almost have to fight with one to get back. But
'Cause he's got
when,
the arm around the
but
waist.
when I push it to his belt,
Hips.
this literally that helps me
Yeah.
get back.
I
Makes
try to
sense.
move forward with my hips, you use it to push off.
Makes sense.
So I'm just chasing you the whole time.
Okay, makes sense.
This is good. So did you see like the last thing he did was like, okay, I'm stuck. And then you're listening, so you're like, all right, fuck you, I'm gonna hold and I'm not gonna let you pull the head up. So then what did he do? He connected his hips and he started rocking. And then once he started rocking, he was able to, on the last drop, pull the head up. You went, oh man, pick his head up a little bit, now I get that arm. Right? But it's just getting that, I don't wanna say one-track mind, it's like a multi-track mind, all leading to the same
I almost
spot.
delayed for a second too. I almost just went like here, and then it's like, oh, the arm. Like it's like, eventually it's gonna like just keep clicking like arm.
Go
arm.
back to like MMA, right?
Yeah.
Like I go and
I'm gonna
I try
get punched
to sit
with.
up.
Yeah,
You're
because
just gonna start.
yeah, because
doing this.
if I just stay here like, if I just stay just like here like this, you're fucking gonna keep fucking
I'm
wailing.
gonna start doing this.
So I need,
but
I
as
need
soon as he
to-
grabs this and puts it in the inside, if I want to do anything, I'm not gonna do this. This is fucking dumb, right? I get pulled
Remember
out.
we used to try to get the guys. We used to like show our face here and be like this, like so that he would go put this on
And bump at the knee.
go back and keep the arm.
Oh
We
yeah,
used to do
keep
that
the
drill.
arm. That's
Remember
right. And
used
then
to do-
pull the arm out and then your butt's up.
We used to do that drill all the time.
That is true. I totally forgot about that. You know why we stopped doing that? People smart Japanese.
Yeah. They stopped punching
And
from
now
there.
we can only teach it in a self-defense class. Hey, how did that go, by the way?
Oh my god, it
Did
went
that
great.
go great?
Yeah, it went real good.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it went real
Gonna
good.
have you back again?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing another
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Wanna do
good.
self-defense stuff? Yeah, man. Right?
Yeah. Where's Lefty? If you want some rape defense, I'll help you.
All right, so I'm gonna for my morning people here, I'm closing out
Yeah, I gotta get
this bottom
I
side
gotta
control
see.
stuff. There's more stuff you can do. If you've been in my bottom side control classes before, I've done the stuff with the baseball bat rollover choke. I've done the ones that people do, the ones where you grab the gi and you pull them through. Like, there's a lot of different versions of stuff that you can add to this, right? I want this part to be your fundamental. You know, tourniquet. Get there, slow it down, make their position be a lot harder, and then start to work your way back out. Okay, next week, I'm gonna be in and out next week, so like, I think Dion's gonna cover one. Nate can cover one if you want. So I'm gonna cover a class next week? Yeah. You wanna teach, you pick Tuesday or Thursday? Tuesday. You wanna do Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday morning, Nate is gonna coach, and I'm gonna let him coach wherever he wants. Yeah, I'm gonna be out next Tuesday. So, yeah, no.
Cool. All right. You got it.
See you guys next Tuesday.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See you.
Next Tuesday off.
Yeah, right? Everyone, next Tuesday is on.
Everyone take Tuesday.
We're gonna try to get people coming early, right?
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Anybody wants to come in at 10 on Tuesday, let me or Nate know. Try and get some people in there early and get the rounds in.